Hello friends and followers, and hello eBayers. Well, here's the Harvey Wells transmitter I've been working on. I think I restored this thing to working operation anyway, and I elected to make an adapter for it to adapt the 807 tube to a 6146, just making a simple adapter, putting in some suppressors for their harmonic problems with the screen grids and the heaters, and made a simple little harmonic suppressor, which seems to work pretty well. I guess I got to get this little doodad back on here and get that working. But anyway, this thing runs. It runs about 25 watts. It has good plate modulated AM through some 6L6 tubes. And so here's a look at it. The insides of it anyway. I'm going to pack this thing back up into the case here and give a demo of it. Stick it on eBay and see if there's any interest in it. Yeah, they have a way of connecting it up for various configurations back here. I initially didn't like this, but it's pretty handy to have that option of all the different ways you can use this thing as a modulator, exciter, or as a actual transmitter. As an actual transmitter, it puts out 25 watts so far. I can't seem to get any more power out of it. And this thing has a bunch of bands. It'll start off on 80 meters, 40, 20, and what else does it have? It supposedly will do 6 meters, and it will also do 2 meters, I think. I haven't tried those. Those are a bit exotic. And you need different crystals or exciters. I suppose I could try those and see what happens. It would be a fun demo. Anyway, I can get power out of it on 80 and 40 and 20. In fact, let's see if I'm still connected up here. I'm not. I'll do a power demo in a different video. Anyway, this is just a look at the insides of it and how it's going. I did order an 807 tube to stuff in here and see if it works any better, as I broke the old tube to make this adapter. And I wasn't sure the old tube worked well or not. I think it did actually, but I needed that socket, so I broke the tube and made that adapter for it. This little cadagulator here is used for 2 meters only. You put a light bulb here and tune it for the light bulb to light up. That's how that works. I guess these meters don't work on 2 meters from reading the manual last night. So that's the inside guts of this thing. There's a little chart on the front. And controls on front. Drive control, and I maxed that. Plate control, any transmitter has a plate control on it. Load control. This seems to want to be really low to get output. I have not seen it work increasing the load, at least with my antenna here, and dummy load. Power off on. This will power your power supply up and down. The power connection goes through the cable to the primary of the power supply. Transmit standby. I wired this to throw the high voltage on. So this will simply invoke the transmit. There's no push to talk yet. I suppose I could put that in later if this thing doesn't sell. This is obvious what it does. Grid plate for your meter here. You can get about 1 to 2 mils of a grid. That's enough to drive it. Plate, of course, I'll be running about 200 mils. It seems kind of high, but it is a 6146, so 807, it might work more by the book. That's about it. This thing has 10 zillion bands in it. What do we have here for bands? Here's 80 meters, 40 meters, 20, 15, 11 CB band, 10 meters, 6 meters, and 2 meters. So it does a bunch of stuff. And I suppose I could try those if I want to spin my generator up to those frequencies. I could try those later. Maybe that would be fun to do. Anyway, I just want to get it on eBay now for a possible sale, in that I tend to get addicted to fixing this stuff, and it just takes all my time. So that's what I do. I tend to get addicted to stuff and keep trying to work on it. Then I just figure I gotta sell it because it becomes too addicting. So this is the manual for it. There's the jacks in the back of it. They go into how to make an antenna run, but apparently you can run just a regular unbalanced 50 ohm coax out the back. That's what I've been doing, and just using clip leads, it works even on lower bands, so works out well. Tube complement, a couple of 6L6 drivers, 807, which I threw in a 6146. That's a power supply that comes with it. I'm using the HP23, all solid state. Or I guess that power supply was optional, actually. And then they had dynamotor connections for this thing. And anyway, there's a schematic. I took the schematic and I put it into a one-pager if anybody wants it. I'm not sure what all that is. I think that's tuning the inductors there to get it tuned up. Anyway, there you go. That's the lineup where they got 6AQ5s, which is funny. It's like an audio tube, but they have those. One's an oscillator for the crystal, a doubler, and they keep doubling. So that's how the thing works. And the D version, which this one is the best one because it has this extra little audio amplifier down here, which is really cool. That thing allows you to use a decent mic like a D104, not some crap carbon mic. So that's how you want to go with it. There's the extra little board down there with the audio tubes. That's an inverter for this push-pull thing here. Those are audio amps. I'm not sure why they have these big caps in here yet, but they're there. I replaced a few caps under this thing. It probably didn't need it. So that's the tour of this Harvey Wells. It's a pretty basic little transmitter. And there's some of the stuff I did underneath it. I just basically put a few orange drop caps in there. Didn't change much. There's what's under there. I do like how they have this like transmission type 90-degree torque transfer gear here. This is really, really well done. Figures, you know, smart people in Massachusetts made this in Southbridge. So when you turn the band, it'll turn this whole big switch with different layers. Oscillator in the bottom here, tripler, doubler stuff. And then this, I guess, is for the grid. That's for your plate tank coil, so it all works pretty nifty. All right, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Harvey Wells Bandmaster Deluxe. This is a TBS-50D dog. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And yep, I've been feeding this thing with a Chinese signal generator. It's been working. So that's what I've been doing. This would probably go well with a Heathkit VF1 VFO. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.